All right, let's get right into it. Today we're talking about Napkin AI. It's a new tool that's been getting a ton of buzz, and the big promise is that it acts like your own personal AI design agency, turning simple text into some really stunning visuals.
You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You've got this killer concept, maybe some data points for a presentation, or just a brilliant strategy, but the second you try to make it look good on a slide or a graphic, it just falls flat. You know exactly what you want to say, but making it look professional? That's the hard part.
And what's so wild is that this core idea, this dream of an electronic cocktail napkin, is not new at all. I mean, we're talking about a concept from a paper published back in 1996. The dream of just sketching out ideas on a computer super intuitively. But it's only now, with all the crazy advances in generative AI, that this dream is finally becoming a reality for everyone.
And that reality is called Napkin AI. Since it launched out of stealth mode, it has created some serious buzz, and honestly, for good reason. Just look at the numbers. They tell a really compelling story. First off, let's talk about the money. Napkin AI came out of the gate with a solid $10 million in seed funding from some of the biggest names out there, like Excel and CRV. That's a massive vote of confidence from investors who are betting this thing is gonna be big. And it looks like they were right because the demand is just huge. Since going public, the platform has totally blown up, pulling in over 2 million beta users. So yeah, this isn't just manufactured hype. This is a clear signal that people are desperately looking for a tool that does exactly this.
So what is it exactly? Well, at its core, Napkin AI is a tool built to take your raw text, your scribbled notes, your bullet points, your data, and automatically spin it into polished, professional-looking visuals. You know, things like flowcharts, Venn diagrams, cool infographics, all generated in just a few seconds.
But how in the world does it actually do that? Well, this is the really cool part. It's not just one giant AI model trying to figure everything out. The team behind Napkin calls its tech a design agency that's made up of a bunch of specialized AI agents, and each one has a very specific job to do.
It's like a little creative assembly line. First up, you've got the layout agent. It reads your text and figures out the best way to structure it. Is this a timeline, a flowchart? Then the copy agent jumps in and tightens up your wording to make it more clear and punchy. After that, an icon agent finds the perfect icons to match your ideas. And finally, the style agent adds all the visual polish, the colors, the fonts, the whole look and feel. It's this whole team of AIs working together, all in the background.
And here's the best part. For you, the user, kicking off this entire AI agency is ridiculously simple. You just paste in your text, highlight what you want to visualize, and click this little spark icon. That's it. That one click sets that whole team of agents into motion.
Okay, so with all this hype, you gotta ask, what's the reality? What are people who are actually using the tool saying about it? As you'd probably guess, the feedback is a mix. A lot of excitement, but also some real criticism.
On the positive side, you've got professionals like this academic cardiologist. They find it super useful for their actual work, saving a bunch of time creating visuals for books and articles. So for specific, structured tasks, it's already a huge win for people. But then you get the other side of the coin. Some users feel like it's basically a fancy text-to-template tool. This user, for example, had a very specific layout in mind, 4 identical squares, and the tool just couldn't do it. This is a super important point. If you need highly custom, pixel-perfect designs, it might still let you down.
So where does Napkin AI actually fit in with all the other tools out there? When you look at this comparison, you can see it has a very specific, almost laser-like focus. Tools like Miro or Lucidchart are built for deep collaboration or complex technical diagrams. Napkin AI's superpower is that initial, lightning-fast text-to-visual generation. It's incredibly fast and easy, but as you can see, it doesn't have the deep customization or integrations that some of its competitors do.
So after looking at the hype, the tech, and what users are saying, what's the final verdict? Who is this tool really for, at least right now?
Well, the perfect user is someone who needs speed and quality more than they need total control. Think about marketers who have to crank out social media graphics, or business pros building a pitch deck on a deadline, maybe educators who need a quick visual for a lesson. Basically, if your main goal is to get a great-looking visual from a simple idea in less than a minute, then this is absolutely for you. So here's our final take. Napkin AI is a total game changer for getting ideas out of your head and into a polished visual fast. It's a brilliant solution to that dreaded blank page problem. But, and this is a big but, it's not a full-service design suite. It's not trying to be a replacement for a platform where you have granular control over every single pixel.
And looking to the future, the team is already tackling one of the biggest requests from users, custom branding. Soon, you'll be able to actually train that style agent on your company's own fonts, colors, and design rules, which will make it an even more powerful tool for businesses.
And all of this leaves us with a much bigger question to chew on. This agency of agents model that Napkin AI is using, it's really fascinating. Instead of one giant AI trying to do everything, they're using a team of specialists. Is this what the future of work looks like? A future where we deploy teams of specialized AI agents to handle complex, creative jobs? It's a pretty compelling thought.